PEDs, ab implants, hair implants, all these subprimal accusations.
Yes, I've done steroids, and yes, I'm on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician.
Well, that didn't age very well. So this big-ass man is on steroids. Yeah, this gorilla-ass body-looking man is on steroids. So the Liver King was exposed from some emails that were leaked where he was reaching out to a clinical physician asking for advice on some horse growth hormones that he's taking. And I say horse growth hormones because he's taking $11,000 worth of steroids a month. $11,000. That is more than my cost of living a month. My cost of living isn't even anywhere near that. So the email starts with him talking about how using steroids is going to help him reach his goals. And it's because he's the face of several brands, the most noteworthy being a supplement brand, and also that he's trying to build his Liver King persona. Because these emails were from 2021, you know, before he was huge. This was when he was building up his social media. Wow, I feel like this is like ancient Liver King scripture that we're witnessing. The birth of Liver King. It's like his origin story. Then he mentions he's going to be hosting a video guy to live at his guest house, which is kind of weird to me. Like, is this a normal thing that influencers do? Just invite a random video guy that you hired to live with you? Like, Liver King was like, hey, video guy, so cool, you're hired. Yeah, it's a pretty laid back gig. It's, you know, nothing crazy. All I need you to do is record me eating raw testicles and organs and also live within 15 seconds of me in my guest house 20 feet away. Now, one thing that also stands out to me is he mentions that he has a hard shell hyperbaric chamber in his house. Oh, what? That sounds like some kind of crazy sex dungeon contraption. So this is a hard shell hyperbaric chamber. Now, I don't know what the hell that thing is or what it does, but it looks like he's about to blast off into space or be featured as a character in Mario Kart. Well, whatever the hell that giant tin can is, it doesn't look very ancestral. Like, I think if you went back and asked our ancestors, like, hey, do you want to take a few spins in the hard shell hyperbaric chamber? I think they would just die. I think they would just, their brains would just shut down. They would melt. So anyways, the rest is basically him just saying that the steroids aren't working. Even though he looks like he's wearing a muscle suit, he looks like he has the body of a gorilla. So he's like, you know what? I know I'm taking $11,000 worth of steroids, and it's not making my body 1% more chiseled. I should double it. I need to take $22,000 worth of steroids. That ought to do it. That'll do the trick. Then the steroids will work. Like, he's taking enough growth hormones to grow a fucking horse cock. And he's like, you know what? I need more. I need to double it. Like, the doc really prescribed his steroids, and he said, you know what? Double it and give it to the next person. Double it. So in the email, he also lists out all the steroids that he's taking. And to be honest, I have no idea what any of this shit means. It just looks like the ingredients list on the back of the food I eat. He then mentions that his most recent lab results show some serious concerns. It's like, yeah, dude, you're pumping a metric fuck ton of growth hormones through your body. I think I'd be concerned if your lab results were normal. But like, your body's just eating that shit up. Steroids don't do anything to the Liver King. Now, the reason this is such a big deal is because, one, the Liver King has denied on multiple occasions that he's on steroids. And two, like he said, he's the face of multiple brands, including one that sells supplements to help people achieve their fitness goals. And I don't know, in my opinion, it just it doesn't seem very good to sell supplements when you're deceiving people and lying about how you got where you are with the lifestyle that you're selling. You know, like when you get on camera and you're like, yummy, this raw goat pancreas sure is good. You can look like me too if you just eat rancid liver. And also take my supplements. Not good, not good. Now, we do have to give credit where credit is due. The Liver King does work out insanely hard and continues to make himself miserable. We've seen some of the workouts he does. He's just miserable. And yeah, he's still doing these miserable ass workouts. Like, he mentions that he works out twice a day and even walks 12 miles on his rest days. And then also that if he doesn't get his push-ups in, he doesn't feel right in the head, which sounds pretty psychotic. You know, it's one thing to be like, oh man, I missed my workout today. I'm just not feeling 100%. Versus, I missed my push-ups today. You're gonna fucking die. Now, he did issue an apology video, so we're gonna see what he has to say.
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize. Because I fucked up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media...
All right, so he starts off strong, you know, he's like, hey guys, I fucked up. Yeah, I injected some growth hormones. I wanted a horse cock. I'm sorry, guys. And then he goes on to flex on all of us.
I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous.
He's just like, but I'm still rich. I was rich before this, and now I'm still rich. And then he also says that he never expected this kind of exposure.
And I never expected this kind of exposure.
My man, you had a whole random ass film guy living at your house. You were taking these to grow your Liver King persona. This is exactly what you expected. This was your plan. This is actually your plan.
It's been tricky as fuck to navigate.
Now, he keeps mentioning that it's like a super complicated subject, but no, it's really not. You took steroids while preaching a certain lifestyle and diet while also promoting a supplement brand. It's not complicated at all.
Yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician.
Sorry, for a second I thought I was going to say trained horse physician, because that would make a lot more sense with his $11,000 worth of steroids.
Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves, the 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves.
Okay, that's kind of weird. He's like, you know what? I took these steroids because young men want to kill themselves. That's why I took steroids. That's a really weird thing to bring up, but okay.
Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach.
You know, there's a lot of people who, have self-esteem issues and health and body issues and just don't think that certain stuff is achievable. So in order to help them, I wanted to create a physique with steroids that's unachievable.
When I was 43 years old, I didn't feel 100% physically or cognitively. So I went to get monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician to see what the fuck was going on with my life.
So he's talking about how he had to go see a physician because he wasn't feeling 100%. He wanted to figure out what the fuck is going wrong with him, which does not bode well for his lifestyle that he's preaching. Like, dude, it might be the fuck ton of raw testicles that you're eating, maybe, or the rancid liver.
And so yes, it's true. I have tried several peptide combinations in an effort to increase my growth hormone, and it didn't work. I don't take any other steroids like Nandrolone or Winstrol, but I have tried them in the past without success.
Dude, I just don't understand how he keeps going on like, yeah, I've tried like fucking 7 different types of steroids. All of them. They didn't make me grow 1% bigger, so not working. Like, dude, you're fucking ginormous. I think they worked. I definitely think they worked.
Yes, it's also true that my blood chemistry got all fucked up while taking Nandrolone and Winstrol. My lipids got all deranged. My liver enzymes went sky high.
Oh, that's why he's eating all this raw liver. His liver enzymes went sky high. His liver's gone. His liver left his body from the steroids, so he has to eat liver. Now it makes sense. Okay, you're forgiven. So he goes on to mention that he suffers himself from self-esteem issues, which, is understandable. I don't think anybody's like really mad that you're taking steroids. The issue is that you preach a certain type of lifestyle and come to find out your body did not come from that lifestyle, which is fucked up because there's people out there eating raw organs because of you. Thinking that they're gonna get freaking freaking triple D cups. Like you. So I think that's why people are mad, okay? Which is your fault. So after everything was exposed, he also decided to 180 this thing and just fully committed to being honest about his steroid use, which on paper sounds like the obvious thing to do. It sounds like normal. But I mean, like, he really ran with it, including announcing to random strangers in public that he's on steroids.
Liver King here, table for two. I'm taking steroids.
Amazing.
I just want to be as transparent as I can be.
All right. I believe we have to see you outside.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like she doesn't really care. That's just me, though. But I feel like she doesn't care. I don't feel like you need to tell the concierge at a restaurant that you're on steroids. Imagine she's like, "Oh, you're on okay. Sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to sit you in the steroid only section. The no steroid section's over there. You take steroids though, so you're gonna have to sit over there, and you can watch your family eat from the other side of the room, okay?" Now, honestly, this is just another stage in the Liver King saga. You know, the dude's crazy, and I'm sure this will not be the last. I'm sure there is more to come from this guy. So, yeah. See ya.